Hello, and how are you? Hey, friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Yep, after going to the dentist. And well, as you see, that ain't all done. But today is Thursday, August the 13th, 2020. Got a happy birthday shout out going out to Gary Regan's mother. Happy birthday to you. Got also a Facebook poke shout out going out to my good friend Amanda Sue Little. No regular birthdays for today, and well, the pokes not going to be able to carry on with them today because well, hey, it's but I do got a shout out going out to my dentist. That would be um oh, let's see. Um Whitney Doe. Whitney Doe. Hey, Facebook. I mean, just as this is just a dental shout out from Shenandoah Briscoe from the Shen Show. Yes, yes, yes. Okie dokie. Hey, that being said, it looks like it's time to do the St. Charles weather forecast. And well, today's weather forecast is going to be brought to you by Bent and Broke. Yes, Bent and Broke is a jewelry site where all pieces are handcrafted and designed by a very good friend of mine, Cindy Kane. Now, if you want something special ordered or designed, you may even be able to give her a pattern that she may be able to work with. So just remember that's Bent and Baked on Facebook. All one word, folks. Bent and Baked on Facebook. Alrighty then. That being said, the weather forecast for the remainder of the day is a few clouds. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. Lows around 69 degrees Fahrenheit and winds light and variable. Those are winds coming in from the east to northeast at 3 miles per hour. And then Friday, August the 14th, partly cloudy skies, a stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. Highs around 88 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then partly cloudy overnight. 68 degrees Fahrenheit with winds light and variable. Saturday, August the 15th, partly cloudy skies early. Scattered thunderstorms developing in the afternoon. Highs around 88 degrees Fahrenheit. And winds northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 40%. Few clouds from time to time throughout the night, with lows around 64 degrees Fahrenheit. And winds north to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunshine on August the 16th, sunny Sunday, August the 16th, highs around 84 degrees Fahrenheit, with winds north at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and then clear skies throughout the night. Temperatures dropping down to 64 degrees Fahrenheit. And then winds are going to be light and variable, northwest around 5 to miles per hour. Monday, August the 17th, sunshine again. Highs around 85 degrees Fahrenheit and winds northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then mostly clear skies again overnight, 62 degrees Fahrenheit with winds slight variable north at 5 miles per hour. And let's see, Tuesday, August the 18th. A few clouds from time to time, highs around 80 degrees Fahrenheit with winds north and northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies with lows around 59 degrees overnight. Winds are going to be light and variable northeast around 5 miles per hour. And that does it for our 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. Again, that was brought to you by Bent and Baked. Yes, Bent and Baked Jewelry. All handcrafted pieces. So don't forget, find Bent and Baked on the Facebook pages. Probably got a regular website too, but I know it's on Facebook. So go there or be square. Okie dokie. Oh, I do have to sing one specifically for um Whitney because well, she said she liked it. And so here we go. This one's for you, Whitney. Um Song lyrics, My Girl. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way is my girl, my girl, my girl. Talking about my girl, my girl. I've got so much honey, the bees envy me. I've got a sweeter song than the birds in the trees. Well, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way is my girl, my girl, my girl. Talking about my girl, my girl. Hey, 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 ooh. I don't need no money, fortune, or fame. I've got all the riches, baby, one man can claim. Well, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way is my girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl. Ooh, ooh. I've even got the month of May with my girl. Ooh, ooh. I've got the sunshine on a cloudy day with my girl. With my girl talking about my girl. Ooh, my girl. As long as I can talk about my girl. All right, here we go. How about this one? Well, take me back down where cool waters flow, yeah. Let me remember things I love. Sipping at the long where catfish bait. Uh, Walking down the river road at night. Barefoot girls dancing in the moonlight. I can hear the bullfrogs calling me. I wonder if these ropes still hanging in that tree. No, I don't know that one. It's not the one I'm looking for. Well, we'll skip that and we'll move on to the next one. My pappy said, son, you're gonna drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that hot rod Lincoln. Have you heard the story of the hot rod race when the Fords and the Lincolns were setting the pace? The Lord, the story is true. I'm here to say I was driving that Model A. Yeah, it's got a Lincoln motor and it's a really souped up. That Model A Vixen Vitamix makes it to look like a pup. It's got 8 cylinders that uses them all, and it's got an overdrive and it just won't stall. With a 4-barrel carb and a dual exhaust, with a 411 gears, you can really get lost. It's got safety tubes, but I ain't scared. The brakes are good and the tires are fair. Pulled out of San Pedro late one night, and that moon and the stars were shining bright. And we was driving up the Grapeyard Hill, passing cars like they was standing still. All of a sudden, in the wink of an eye, sorry, I lost my place. We was driving up through that Grapeyard Hill, passing cars like they was a standing still. All of a sudden, in the wink of an eye, Cadillac sedan passed us by. I said, boys, that's a Merc. Merc for me. I said, boys, that's a mark for me. By then, them tail lights was all you could see. Now the fellas was ribbing me for they'd been behind, so I thought I'd make that Lincoln unwind. I took my foot off the gas and the man alive, I shoved her down into overdrive. I wound it up to 110. My speedometer said that it had topped the end. Well, my foot was blue like a lead to the floor. That's all there was, and there wasn't no more. And now the boys all thought I'd lost my senses, that the telephone poles looked like picket fences. They said, slow down, I see spots, and the lines on the roads just look like dots. Well, took a corner, swiped sides, the swipe sides of a truck, crossed my fingers just for luck. My fenders was a clacking in a guardrail post, and the guys beside me was white as a ghost. Smoke was a comin' from out of the back when I started to gain on that Cadillac. I knew I could catch 'em. I thought I could pass, and don't you know by then we'd be low on gas. We had flames a comin' from out of the sides and filled like tension, and man, what a ride! I said, look out, boys, I've got a license to fly. And that caddy pulled over and let us by. Now, all of a sudden, she started a knocking, and down in the depths, she started to rockin'. I looked in the mirror, and red lights was blinking, and the cops was after my hot rod Lincoln. Well, they arrested me, and they put me in jail, and then they and called my pappy to throw my bail. And he said, son, you're gonna drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that hot rod Lincoln. There you go. Oh, how about the Beach Boys? Want to do some Beach Boys? We'll try the Beach Boys. Maybe it could be Jan and Dean. We're gonna try this one. Song lyrics: Surf City. Jan and Dean. Two girls for every boy. Well, I bought a 30 Ford wagon and we called it a Woody. Surf City, here we come. Now you know it's not very cherry, and it's oldie but a goodie. Surf City, here we come. Well, it ain't got a back seat or a rear window, but it still gets me where I wanna go. And we're going to Surf City 'cause it's 2 to 1. You know we're going to Surf City, gonna have some fun. You know we're going to Surf City 'cause it's 2 to 1. Hey, you know we're going to Surf City 'cause we're gonna have some fun now. Two girls for every boy. You know they're never roll the streets up 'cause there's always something going. Surf City, here we come. And you know they're either out of surfing or they're got a party growing. Surf City, here we come. Yeah, it's the year to swinging. Honey's for every guy. And two girls for every boy. You know, they're never roll the streets up 'cause there's always something going on. Yeah, Surf City, here we come. You know, there's either out surfing or they got a party growing. Surf City, here we come. Yeah, there's two swinging honeys for every guy. And all you got to do is just wink your eye. We're going to Surf City 'cause it's 2 to 1. You know, we're going to Surf City 'cause we're going to have some fun. You know, we're going to Surf City 'cause it's 2 for 1. You know, we're going to Surf City, gonna have some fun now. Two girls for every boy. If it were me, and if my Woody breaks down on me somewhere On the surf route, Surf City, here we come. I'll strap my board to my back and hitch a ride in my swimsuit. Surf City, here we come. I said, and we're going. And when we get to Surf City, I'll be shooting the curl and checking out the parties for a surf girl. And we're going to Surf City 'cause it's 2-1. And you know we're going to Surf City, gonna have some fun. Surf City, here we come. All right. How about I know this one's real. I know this is a Beach Boys song. Maybe, and they might do the other one. Song lyrics California Girls. See, it could be either the Beach Boys or they could use the other one. Well, East Coast girls are hip. I really dig those styles they wear. And the Southern girls with the way they talk. They knock me out when I'm down there. Now the Midwest farmer's daughter really makes you feel alright. And the Northern girls with the way they kiss, they keep their boyfriends warm at night. I wish they all could be California girls. I wish they all could be California. Wish they all could be California girls. Well, the West Coast has the sunshine, and the girls all get so tan. I dig the French bikinis on Hawaiian Island dolls by the palm trees in the sand. I've been all around this great big world and I've seen all kinds of girls. Yeah, but I couldn't wait to get back to the States. I'm back to the prettiest girls in the world. Oh, I wish they all could be California girls. I wish they all could be California. Wish they all could be California girls. I wish they all could be California girls. California girls. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California. Wish they all could be California girls. All right. Looks like story time. Story time? Let's have some of that. Let's have a little story time for the kids. Gather the kids around because I know it's a little late in the evening because, well, I went to the dentist today and then I got back and I had to play. Didn't really have to play. I didn't really play. Done some stuff. Stories by topic. That's what we want. Stories by topics. And I thought of it already, and I was doing aminals and stories to tell. Do we want stories to tell? And this is amazing, funny stories to tell for kids. Long ago in the city of Lim. Let's call that. We'll try that one. And the stolen smell. Okay, we'll try it. Let me sneeze first. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is an amazingly funny story to tell for kids. Long ago, in the city of Lima, Peru, there lived a baker. He was so stinky that he wouldn't even give a, a stale crumb to the birds. His neighbor, on the other hand, was a kind man who was always glad to share the little that he had. He cared more about making friends than he did about making money. The greedy baker was jealous of his cheerful neighbor. He grumbled, "How can he have so little and yet be so happy?" Every morning the smell of cinnamon buns and sweet rolls drifted out of the bakery, and the wind carried the wonderful aromas towards the neighbor's house. As the poor neighbor sat on his porch, eating stale bread, the sweet smell filled the air. He took a deep breath and sighed with happiness. Mm, and as the baker watched, he thought, The smell from my baked goods makes his stale bread taste delicious. That's not fair. He should have to pay for such pleasures. After seeing this happen again and again, the baker went to his neighbor's house and handed him a bill. You want me to pay you? For what? I don't have enough money to buy anything in your store, said the kind neighbor. That's right, you pay nothing, and yet every day you steal the smell of my baked goods. Yeller, yelled the baker. Now you mean you want me to pay 10 coins as a smelling fee? Laughed the neighbor. Yes, from now on I'll not be cheated, and it's you, if, and if you don't pay, I'll take you to court, replied the baker. When would the baker's demand spread around the city? When word of the baker's demand spread around the city, everyone laughed at the idea of a stolen smell. At just the at last the baker was so angry that he took the case to a respected judge. Everyone was sure that the judge would dismiss the case. After all, how could anyone steal a smell? But to their surprise, the judge said, "It is my duty to listen to what the baker has to say. I order both the baker and his neighbor to come to court tomorrow." The judge sent word to the neighbor that he should bring 5 gold coins with him. When the kind man heard this, he worried that he would have to hand over the little money he had to the greedy baker. The baker was delighted with the news. He grinned as he thought of his pockets full of his neighbor's gold coins. The next day, the baker and the neighbor arrived at the crowded court. Many townspeople were puzzled by the judge's actions and came to see what the judge would do. They could not believe that he might make the kind man pay paying for a smell. When the judge walked in, the courtroom fell silent. First he listened to the baker's complaint. Then he turned to the neighbor and asked, "Is it true that you have enjoyed the smell of this man's baked goods every day for as many years?" "Yes, your honor, I must confess that is true," admitted the neighbor. The judge thought for a while, and finally he decided, "A smell has been stolen. Since stealing is a crime, the neighbor must be punished." The kind man protested. "But, your honor—" "Order in the court," bellowed the judge. He then turned to the neighbor and demanded, "Take the 5 gold pieces from your pocket." After the neighbor did so, the judge ordered, "Now drop the coins from one hand to the other." The neighbor passed the gold coins back and forth between his hands. The judge turned to the baker and asked, "Did you hear the jingle of the gold coins?" "Yes, I did," said the baker with a greedy grin. "Did you like the sound?" asked the judge. "Yes, it's a wonderful sound. It is the payment I believe I deserve," cried the baker. The baker began to move towards his neighbor to grab the money. "Wait!" cried the judge. "You have already a fair payment. Your neighbor was guilty of stealing the smell of your baked goods, and you have been paid by hearing the sound of his money. This case is dismissed," said the judge. Laughter filled the courtroom as the people marveled at the judge's cleverness. The baker hung his head. Even he saw how foolish and greedy he had been. From then on, the judge was known as the Wake Up Mouse Click. Go to sleep. Wise. Okay. From then on, the judge was known as the wisest of all, treating people fairly and honestly while also taking full responsibility for our actions. The moral is always treat people fairly and honestly. And there you have it. That was The Stolen Smell. Hey, good read. I believe it was a good read. Wake up. Mouse click. Mouse click. Click yes. Start dwell clicker 2. Go to sleep. Sorry about that, folks. My dwell clicking system shut off, so I had to reboot. All right. Hey, that was a pretty good story. But you know what that brings us up to? It brings us up to our portion of the program called Our Daily Bread. And Our Daily Bread is brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2020. Yes, the Bible with Briscoe 2020 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading for the Bible with Briscoe 2020 is going to be Psalms 87 through 88, and Romans 13. So don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2020. Alrighty, today's daily bread is the devotion is a great work. A great work. And I am going to be reading Nehemiah 6 1 through 4 because, again, like I've said so many times before, it is a copyright issue for me to read the daily devotion of the daily bread. So if you go to odb.org, you can read the daily devotion for yourself, or you can hit the play button and they will read it to you so that you might enjoy the daily devotion and understand better the scripture which I am about to read. Now, also, I would hope that you would put a little support their way so that they can help spread the gospel all around the world. So here we go. Nehemiah 6, 1 through 4. Go to sleep. I have no idea. I don't know. I heard a weird sound outside. But anyway, here we go. Nehemiah 6, 1 through 4. Furthers opposition to the rebuilding. When word came to Sanballat, Tobiah, Geshan, the Arab, and the rest of our enemies that I had rebuilt the wall, and not a gap was left in it, though up though up to that time I had not set the doors in the gates, Sanballat and Geshem sent me this message: Come, let us meet together in one of the villages on the plain of Uno. But they were scheming to harm me, so I sent messengers to them with this reply: I am carrying on a great project and cannot go down. Why should the work stop while I leave it and go down to you? 4 times they sent me the same message, and each time I gave them the same answer. So there you have it. That was Nehemiah 6, 1 through 4. And I'm going to say that it may have compelled itself to a great work because they were building the wall at that point in time and got a mosquito buzzing me, boy, begging, and I don't want to have anything to do with it. All right, anyway, that concludes the Daily Bread portion of the program, which was brought to you today by our daily our our Daily Bread. Today's promoter for the Daily Bread is the Bible with Briscoe 2020. The Bible with Briscoe 2020 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. All right, there you have it, folks. That's the end of the Shen Show, and I have enjoyed being your host. This here's Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning into the Shen Show, and as always, God loves you and so do I. So come back and see me tomorrow because, well, hey, I'll be here, and I hope that you are too.